Let's start with the second method to find out the roots of this quadratic equation by the method of completing square. So this is the new method for the standard to find out the roots. So let's see that how we can do this. To find out the roots for the completing square method, we should recall the formula that which we have learned in the 8th standard. So if you remember the formula to find out the last term of a perfect square trinomial, yes, it is the middle term the whole square upon 4 into first term. Last term, middle term, first term. We know the formula. So middle term we have 7x. So let me just note it down, minus 7x. And 4 into first term, that is 2x square. We can see both the x will cut. Now nothing is possible to cut. So we got 7 sevens are 49 and 4 2s are 8. So what should be the last term? The last term should be 49 upon x. Now remember how the method should be done here. To make this perfect square trinomial, the last term should be 49 by 8. I repeat what we learned in the 8th standard. To make this perfect square trinomial, the last term should be this. So let me do the same thing. I will change the last term. Students, we know that we can never change into the question. हम क्वेश्चन में कभी चेंज नहीं कर सकते. We can never add or subtract anything by ourselves, even multiply and divide. So I do not want to change the value of the question and I want to make it perfect square trinomial. So what I can do, whatever the last term is obtained, the last term should be added and subtracted. Remember this. And whatever we have the last term of the question should remain as it is. So what I have done here, the first two terms as it is, instead of the last term given into the question, I have written the last term which we obtained for the perfect square trinomial. Now as we cannot change it, so what the last term I added, the same I have subtracted. And the question as given plus 3 should be written. Now as we learned earlier that we should never keep the denominator as a fraction. मतलब हम ये और ये term को 8 से multiply करेंगे. We should multiply this 3 terms with 8. So let us do this because we are taking LCM. So 8 2s are 16x square. 8 7s are 56x. This as it is. This term also as it is. And 8 3s are 24. And the denominator as it is. Now let us simplify the numerator. The 16x square minus 56x plus 49. We should remember this 3 should be a pair and it must be a perfect square trinomial. When I take this 8 to the right hand side will be 0 and this plus minus will be minus 25. So remember students what happened here? As I have taken the LCM, the first 3 terms which we obtained, that must be a perfect square trinomial. और वो होगा ही. अब ये किसका perfect square trinomial है? How do we identify? कैसे करेंगे? Whatever the first term, उसका square root लिखेंगे. So 4x. I have written the square root of this. Then we should write down the sign of the middle term, and we should write down the square root of the last term. That is 7. See what I have done again. I have done the square root of first term, that is 4x. Sign of the middle term minus, and the square root of the last term, that is 7. So we can say it's a perfect square trinomial of 4x minus 7. As it is also a perfect square of 5. So now you can see that it is in the form of a square minus b square. So what is the formula of a square minus b square? We can write a minus b, a plus b. So the same thing we are going to write for this. Here the term a is considered as 4x minus 7. So a minus b, this is considered as b. And 4x minus 7 plus 5, again a plus b. So it is 4x, this both are the like terms, minus 12 and 4x minus 2. So we can write here that 4x minus 12 as 0 of 4x minus 2 as 0. So we can say the value of x is 12 by 4. So x is 3 and x is equals to 2 by 4. So the value of x is 1 by 2. So these are the two roots, 3 and 1 by 2, which we obtained by the method of perfect square, or we can say the completing square method. Let us see one more question. It is 2x square plus x minus 4. Again, let's find out the last term. So the formula is middle term the whole square, 4 into first term. Middle term is x, so it should be written 2 times. And 4 into first term, that is 2x square. So x will cut. So what we obtain, it's 4 to the 8. So now this could be the last term to make this perfect square trinomial. So as we discussed earlier in the question, the first two term as it is, the last term should be plus 1 upon 8 minus 1 upon 8. The value, the last term which we add should be same subtracted. जो ऐड करना है पहले ऐड ही करना है, उसके बाद सब्ट्रैक्ट करना है. And minus 4. As 8 is there, so let's multiply 8 with the terms 16x square plus 8x plus 1 minus 1 minus 32 whole divided by 8. Now this 8 will take right hand side, would be 0. As we discussed earlier that first three terms is a perfect square trinomial, 16x square plus 8x plus 1. This 3 must be a perfect square. Both are negative. So minus 33. So in the previous question we obtained that it was 25 which was perfect square, but here 33 is not perfect square. So it doesn't matter with that. Now this could be the perfect square of which number? So as we discussed, 16x square is a square of 4x, sine of the middle term and the square root of the last term. We have done the square root of first, sine of the middle and square root of the last term. As it is not a perfect square of any number, should be written as root 33 the whole square. Because we know that square of any square root is the number itself. So we obtain in the form of a square minus b square. So now it is a minus b and a plus b. So there are two values which we have. 4x plus 1 minus root 33 is 0. As one is irrational, another is rational, we cannot simplify this. And 4x plus 1 plus root 33 equals to 0. So we can say 4x is equals to, we are taking this both the net constant to the right hand side. So minus become plus, plus become minus. So the value of x is root 33 minus 1 by 4. So this is one root. Let's go for the another. 4x is equals to minus root 33 minus 1. So x is equals to minus root 33 minus 1 upon 4. So we can see that here the roots which we obtain are irrational roots. Thank you. Let us do one more question. Again we have to find out the roots by the method of completing square. So let's find out the last term to make this perfect square trinomial. So that is middle term the whole square, 4 into first term. So middle term is 4 root 3 x and 4 root 3 x. As it is a square, I have written 2 times. Now 4 into first term. So we can see that x 2 times would be cancelled, 4 cancelled and 4 cancelled. So what remains here? Root 3. So that will become 3. Now we are getting surprised here that here the last term is the same the last term which we obtained. मतलब question में जो last term था the same we obtained, so we can come to the conclusion that the given term is a perfect square trinomial. The given equation is a perfect square term. It's a perfect square quadratic equation. कैसे पता चला? After simplifying we can see that the last term is 3, which is already given into the question. So no need to go further. We can direct write the factors. These are the factors of which number? Let me just write down the question here and then I note it down. कैसे करेंगे? This must be a perfect square as we discussed. कैसे लिखेंगे? So square root of first term, that is 2x, sine of the middle term, and the square root of last. 3 is not a perfect square, so should be written root 3. So we can say that 2x plus root 3 the whole square is 0. So we can see that 2x plus root 3 is 0 as it is 2 times. 2x plus root 3 is 0. So we can see that the value of x which we obtain is root 3 by 2 and the value of x is root 3 by. So remember students, whenever the question is given, itself a perfect square trinomial, मतलब जो क्वेश्चन दिया है वो परफेक्ट स्क्वायर है तो हमारे जो रूट्स आएंगे वो इक्वल आएंगे. You should remember this. Let us do the last question of this question. The question 1, the last number, 4th number. Again, let's find out the last term. It looks like the second question which we have already discussed. Middle term the whole square upon 4 into first term. Again the middle term is x, so 2 times will obtain. And 4 into the first term is 2x square. So x would cancel, so we obtain same 1 by 8. So let's go for it. It is 2x square plus x. This I will add and subtract. And the question plus 4 as it is. Again I go for the LCM. 8 multiply here 16x square plus 8x plus 1 minus 1 plus 32. So in this step I have multiplied 8 with the terms which does not have the denominator. मतलब first, second and last term को मैंने 8 से multiply किया, which we used to call, I have taken the LCM. अब 8 सामने जाएगा. So the first 3 terms must be a perfect square trinomial. Plus minus minus plus 31. This must be a perfect square. 4x plus 1 the whole square, as we discussed earlier. Now remember students, here we can see that it won't be in the form of a square minus b square. It is in the form of a square plus, or we can say the b square. We do not have any formula for a square plus b square. The factors of this, not possible. So we can say that real roots of this equation does not exist. मतलब ये जो हमें जो इक्वेशन दिया है यहाँ पे क्वेश्चन में, इसके रियल रूट्स एग्जिस्ट नहीं होंगे, बिकॉज हियर इट वोंट कम इन द फॉर्म ऑफ ए स्क्वायर माइनस बी स्क्वायर.